You know, we just like to do things off the cuff. But the cool part is I can always just edit out this part when it goes on Spotify. What is up, guys? Chase here from the Chillin' with Chase podcast. I'm actually feeling really chillin' right now, but we are here to bring you guys a 2023 Royal Rumble review live from San Antonio, Texas. Everyone on the island of relevancy, anyone in the chat, put your ones up right now. I want to see those ones if you're in the live chat, if you support the island of relevancy. Because we got ourselves an honorary beatdown by our tribal chief. Screw that fan that had that terrible sign that we will not mention. If you mention the sign, you are banned from the chat. That's just how it goes. But as you can see, if you're watching live on YouTube, you guys see there's more people here. And I'm going to ask these fine gentlemen in one word to describe the Royal Rumble tonight. First, we got the pride of Detroit, Big Mike. One word, Big Mike, to describe tonight's Royal Rumble festivities.
Entertaining.
We got the host of the Around the Point Network, the leader, the former ATP champion. Somehow he lost the belt to Chase Gage. That's another story, but that's Around the Point. Hugh Steven, one word to describe the Royal Rumble tonight.
Amazing.
And then we got ourselves the pride of New York. We got ourselves the bad robot himself. We got ourselves the heart and soul True Hill Heat and True Hill Heat Sports. We got ourselves a good brother, True Hill Romeo. One word to describe the Royal Rumble tonight.
Storytelling.
And my one word is Dean. Dean, because I went to Dave and Buster's. I had a good time at the good old Dave and Buster's, and it was fun. I was mostly with a bunch of casual, friendly people, and it was a fun event. Obviously, if you guys watched the Good Brothers channel, True Hill Heat, you would have seen that these people did a 6-hour watch along and reacted to all of the Royal
Was it really
Rumble
6 hours? God damn.
Yeah, it was 6 hours. I tried to tune in every once in a while when there wasn't someone trying to talk to me and stuff. Roll call for the live people in the chat. We got ourselves Dolores. We got Ronan Ghost, and Ronan Ghost threw up the one. Our good friend Armand threw up the one. He's part of the bloodline.
Yeah.
Venom Hernandez, welcome back, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about any of the matches we're going to discuss, go ahead and just leave them in the chat. And once we're done breaking down the action, then we'll read your chats. But if you want your chat read right away, you better super chat it, because then I'll give it priority. That's how it rolls around here. That's how it works nowadays in the YouTube sphere. I'm sorry, guys. There's 4 of us. It was a show with a lot to discuss. Like we wanna break it down. So the WWE decided to be interesting tonight. They kicked it off with the men's Royal Rumble match. Hugh Steven, what did you think when you saw that the men's Royal Rumble was kicking it off?
I thought, damn, not ladies first.
Oh, wow.
You would think, all right, ladies first, right? They would start it off, and and overall, it was a pretty good Rumble.
You thought it was a pretty good Rumble? Romeo, what were your thoughts when you first saw that match kick off?
I thought a couple of things. First of all, I thought about our good brother Ken, who said they never lead off with a Rumble. 0-1. 0-1. And then I thought about, well, I understand it because the whole Sami Zayn thing, Sami Zayn's focus is on Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. I understand that. It all makes sense to me. And then I also thought, the third thing I thought was, well, there's no chance that The Rock or Stone Cold is ever winning. It's all Cody Rhodes now.
They definitely did that where they lowered our expectations, where it's like, all right, guys, there's no crazy fucking surprise here. Just expect the expected. Do not expect the unexpected at this point. Maybe something in the main event, but expect the unexpected. Right. Big Mike, what was your thoughts on the match overall, though? What did you like about this match? I also want you to name 3 superstars or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them, like Cody Rhodes said in the press conference, that you thought were MVPs in this match.
For one, I thought the match was good. I enjoyed it. I thought the worst because it was going on first. So I was like, okay, it's probably not going to be that good. But no, it changed my expectation. And three people, I'm going to go with Gunther.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with Logan Paul.
Oh,
Gonna go
Oh,
with Logan Paul, and I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
yeah,
Okay.
well, of course.
Romeo, do you have the same three or do you have something different?
I think I respect that. Yeah, I think I really do respect that. To me, I feel like this is a top. To me, this enters my top 10 of all Royal Rumbles. Really,
Really?
I thought this was wonderfully booked. I really think so. This was a lot of fun, especially when you consider. First of all, this was an hour and 30 minutes almost.
Did not even feel like it.
And then when they got down to the final two, Cody and Gunther, they almost gave you a little bit of Shawn Michaels Undertaker.
Yeah,
If
from
you remember
07.
that.
Yeah, it was like Shawn Michaels Undertaker from 07, Sheamus versus Jericho from like 2012. It felt like that, where it was like a really good match in between and stuff. Steve, what did you think of the booking of this Rumble match? Did you like it? Were you a fan of it or no?
I pretty much did. I felt like, everything about this just flowed well. I thought it probably was, since 2007, one of the best finales when it comes down to the last two people in the match.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama going on there with Cody Rhodes and Gunther. I really thought Cody did a great job with the drama. There was people at David Buster's like, why doesn't he just push him off? Push him off, push him. And it was like, no, this is perfect. This is what you need to do. Going for the disaster kick, the Cody cutter, doing all this extra beautiful stuff. I really enjoyed it. I like the booking of this Rumble match too. First off, I really liked how, they had a lot of people in the Rumble match. There was like only one elimination early on, which was The Miz. And then afterwards, what we got was Brock Lesnar came out and he's like, all right, all you jobbers, get out of here. There was your big Brock Lesnar, your big superstar moment. Then Lashley comes. Lashley gets a good moment and he got hot. If I was to complain about one thing, is that, Lashley felt like such a hot act after he eliminated Lesnar. Then Seth Rollins just kind of eliminates him. Like, it was just kind of like a willy-nilly elimination. If anything, what? This is a hot take. I might say this is a hot take. What I'm saying here, I felt Seth Rollins was the LVP of this match. I like Seth Rollins was mostly just laying there the whole time. Besides giving Johnny Wrestling a buckle bomb and stuff, he gets distracted by Cody and got eliminated by Logan Paul. I mean, he just didn't feel like he took forever to get down that ramp. He was more excited for people to sing his theme song than he was actually to wrestle.
I'll tell you who the LVP of this match was.
Who was it?
Rey Mysterio. Are you kidding me? He didn't even fucking show up. He got fucking brutalized backstage. Apparently, Steve, this is your word. Apparently, by Dominic Mysterio. Apparently, and by the way, if Rey Mysterio was legit hurt from SmackDown by Karrion Kross match, then get somebody else in there to fill his spot. I give a shit. Yeah, I know you wanted to make it like Dominic beat his ass and took his mask. First of all, that's not the way I want to see Dominic take his mask. No, not from a backstage segment that we didn't even see. No, exactly. The way Dominic needs to take the Mysterio mask needs to be legit through a match, mask versus legacy, something like that, like WrestleMania, where I think it's gonna be. Stop it.
And then afterwards too, we got I thought the commentary was really good in this match too, because David.
By the way, welcome back, Pat McAfee.
McAfee was a breath of fresh air. I loved how McAfee was acting like he never watched. He was just like, what did I miss during this time? What happened to Dom? Why he not with Ray? He's all confused. And everyone was laughing that he was trying to get Boehner Bros in there. He was all like, "Oh, what are they called? The Brothers of what?"
Was he really? Because I didn't have to buy him.
Yeah, so pretty much. It was during the early portion of the Rumble. He was like, "Oh, it seems like Drew and Sheamus they're getting along just fine." And stuff do they have a name? And then he was trying to set it up. And then Corey Graves goes, "Oh, we can't say the name because of copyright." And so then later on, Corey Graves kind of said he's the brothers of something, and then afterwards McAfee was all like, "What? The brothers of what? The brothers of?" And then Michael Cole goes like, "Well, they Boehner after Boehner," and then he goes, "Oh, so the brothers of Bane, the Boehner Bros." And then he said it like 4 times.
Triple H was dying backstage.
Oh, and then when Gunther eliminated them, he goes, "Oh, there goes the Boehner Bros. Maybe they could go Bane somewhere else."
Oh,
I gotta watch that shit back. That shit is hilarious.
If you guys did not watch the commentary, if you couldn't hear the commentary, McAfee, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves are MVPs for me tonight because they absolutely killed it, especially Pat. Pat was just on a roll because he was acting like he didn't watch. Like during we will talk about when we get to the Raw Women's Title match. The Raw Women's Title match, she's like, "What happened to Alexa Bliss? She was so sweet before. What happened?" Like he's like acting like
what happened?
Yeah, he's like pretty much asking what happened. But yeah,
by the way, Chase,
Chase,
can I ask you a general question from where you were watching, where you were from? How was the crowd where you were watching?
Oh, they're like the crowd on TV or the people.
No, the crowd from the people you were around.
Oh, they were into it. They were into it for sure. The men's Rumble big pops were McIntyre, Lesnar, Booker T, Logan and Paul. Everyone said, "What the? Oh my god, what? Logan Paul?" Like they were shocked, like they didn't know he wrestled or something. So they're like, "Whatever." And then Cody got a good pop because like everyone was like, "Oh, he has to be a big deal," like because he was like number 30 and stuff like that. So those were the big reactions. I was surprised by McIntyre actually when McIntyre came out and everyone was like, "Yeah!" I was like, "Oh wow, I guess people like Drew." Like Steve, there's fellow Drew McIntyre fans here in Thousand Oaks, California, like you. They cheer for the old sword ass.
Hooray!
A big quick kid get money. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Nia Jax should have won both Rumbles. That's a very hot take there. By the way, guys, I see your comments. Don't worry, we'll get to them once we're done with the men's Royal Rumble. But yeah, this Rumble match had just a little bit of everything. I'll ask Steven first. Were you disappointed there was no big surprises, or were you just kind of like, it is what it is?
What do you mean? We had a surprise. We have Booker T, man, representing NXT.
No, big surprises. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock.
Yeah, kind of was, to be honest here. But at the same time, I mean, they want to showcase their talent. No surprise this time, with the exception of Booker T.
Big Mike, what were your thoughts on the lack of big surprises?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed, entry after entry. It's like, okay, like all right, like yay, Ricochet's like late in the thing, cool. Like, but we could have used somebody else. Ray not in there, wasted entry. But as the show went on, I've learned to appreciate it because they did something special. And when we get to it, I'll explain why.
Romeo, were you disappointed by the lack of surprises?
Once I knew that it was going first, I knew to temper my expectations. I knew that Cody was going to win. The big surprise to me was how great Gunther looked.
Oh,
they made Gunther look like a star. When has an Intercontinental Champion ever been in the final two? Mm-hmm. He outlasted Rey Mysterio's record by more than 10 minutes. Like the most person to be the Iron Man. They made him look like a star. So the surprises is not a big deal to me. I had a lot of fun with this match. This Royal Rumble match is entering my top 10 Rumble matches of all time.
I haven't enjoyed a match since the 2017 Rumble match, which had all the big ass superstars like Goldberg, Lesnar, Taker, and stuff. That was a fun match. But this match, like you said, Romo, really freaking good. I really enjoyed this match too, especially when it came from a Rumble perspective. The ending, it was actually funny on commentary. Corey Graves at the start of the match was like, "Oh, don't be shocked, Gunther. This guy has conditioning for days." And then later on at the end of the match, he goes, "I'm surprised Gunther is even here. He looked like he might be winded after wrestling for so long." I'm like, didn't you just say in the beginning he had conditioning for days, Corey Graves? And by the way, guys, this is Tipsy Chase. I remember these types of information because this is what I do, okay? But anyways, let's get to some of the comments, and then we'll wrap up the men's Rumble match. Draven G says, Gunther was MVP. Dude deserves a big Mania match. Tian Koopner says Iron Man Gunther 71 minutes. Wow.
Damn.
Ahmad says MVP of the men's Rumble, Gunther, Lashley, and Brock Lesnar. Oh, people loved when Lesnar destroyed Corbin. They thought that was hilarious. And Otis doing the worm was the funniest thing. Oh, one funny comment from the bar. There was this one person. I didn't talk to them, but they were just yelling random stuff, and they would have funny tidbits. The one funny comment here, the Street Profits theme and the Alpha Academy theme for like a couple other themes, like 2 or 3 times. He goes like, why is this guy getting another entrance? Why is he getting another spot? He was like confused the whole time. And then he's like, oh, it's a different person. And then when Otis came out, he's like, did he eat the little guy? Like he said, did he eat the little guy? I just lost it when he said, did he eat the little guy?
The whole Lashley Lesnar stuff was fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I felt Triple H booked this premium event from top to bottom. Yeah, this was probably one of Triple H's best ones. The Royal Rumble DVD, if you guys collect those, it's coming out 2/28. Thank you, Tian Koopner, for that. Armand says the booking in the Rumble was solid, but no surprise entrance from outside WWE or NXT was disappointing. My friend Gary says, Chase Owens, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be selling the beatdown? No, I'm celebrating the beatdown that happened. Alyssa says Cody Rhodes undisputed champ. Oh, we're not talking about that. What are we doing here? We're not gonna give time. Oh yeah, and this was another good Pat line. Pat said, "Watching on a peacock on commentary." No. If you since you guys, I know you guys have like the volume lower when you guys watch it live for the watch alongs. Definitely go back and watch this with Pat McAfee, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's so killer on."
He was on one.
My fave Pat line was during the pitch black match. He said, "It's so much blue light. Thank God I washed my pants before this."
Wow.
I'm watching it. As soon as I get off here, I'm rewatching the show.
And then Gary says Cody and Gunther saved the Rumble match. And then Bake Sticks Exotic says, who would you like to see return to the WWE? Chris Masters or Gene Snitsky? Well, obviously, ECW legend Gene Snitsky. Come on.
Masters.
Yeah, it's not my fault, bro.
Yes, it's not his fault.
No.
And
He can go to
Masters
AEW
is
since he was there.
he's honorary Puerto Rican from being best friends with Carlito.
Yeah. Oh, and then someone said Booker T looked rough at Dave and Buster's. They weren't impressed with with Booker T.
Did he look like he was limping to you? It looked like he was limping down.
Looked like he was just like he was happy to be there. So.
The only NXT men's representative.
Yeah, he was. T. Yeah, represented NXT. He represented the
no Carmelo Hayes, no Cameron Grimes, no Grayson Breaker. Waller, no Braun Breaker. Booker T. Terrible fucking job, especially when you have women's wrestlers from NXT.
Oh,
it's not like you did it both ways. You know, shout out to Logan Paul. That was fun.
Yes,
that was fun. Logan Paul and Ricochet going at it. That was fun. And you saw a sneak peek of what's coming your way at WrestleMania.
Yes,
it's going to be Logan Paul, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What I also liked about this Rumble match, they gave us a nice little tease of like matches we possibly could see at WrestleMania. Like we got Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar most likely.
Yep.
Maybe Brock Lesnar and Gunther because they had that stare down and they kept it brief. Like literally Gunther just did one slap. Lashley's music hit, and Brock Lesnar's like, all right, bro, I don't even give a fuck about you anymore.
That might be SummerSlam. Brock and Gunther.
Yeah, we definitely need that match too.
I can't wait if it's here.
Good job, Triple H.
They're gonna kill it.
The only sad part about this match was Kofi's botch. That was the only sad part. About
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, man. You got to give up the Kofi magic.
And that was a bad botch too. He literally landed on the chair. And I thought he was concussed, dude, because I was just like, oh, god dang. And then Michael Cole was trying to sell it. Oh, commentary, this was another one. He's like, guys, I think 1 foot. I think Kofi got 1 foot. And then Corey Graves was all like, no, Cole, I think he's eliminated. And then Pat McAfee was like, yeah, he's definitely done, bro.
By the way, you know who else was disappointing? Montez Ford.
Yeah, didn't do much.
Yeah, he got eliminated right away.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Angelo Dawkins got more ring time than Montez Ford, huh?
Which is crazy.
I know he's improved, right? But he don't deserve that. Montez Ford is the best.
Edge looked good. Edge.
Oh, Edge, yeah, did his thing. See, Peasy said, did you see when Brock threw him out for Santos Escobar? That's another guy that I felt didn't get enough time to shine. Like, why did Santos Escobar barely get any time in this match? Like, what's going on here and stuff? But
yeah, throw him right there with Karrion Kross too.
Yeah. Oh, Karrion Kross felt like an afterthought. Let's see. Who else was kind of disappointed in this men's Rumble match that I was expecting a little bit more from? Those are the only ones that really pop. I feel like there's one later in the match. I know I gave Seth my LVP. I felt Seth. Look, I know everyone's going to say, yeah, dude, he was just laying
in there late.
He was just laying there most of the match, though, bro. He was literally, he took his time to get to the ring. And then the whole match, he was like, all right, I'll do one spot, then I'll lay there. Then I'll do one spot and then lay there. Then I'll do one spot.
By the way, that was fun to see Cody and Seth team up for a little bit.
That was good.
I saw that coming.
Oh, Omos. I thought Omos was wasted in this match.
They got eliminated by one person.
Yeah, by Care Bear. We're not going to talk about that. That was kind of jobberish.
Gargano sucked too.
Yeah, Gargano wasn't good.
Elias sucked.
Gargano felt like he was in there to take all the indie moves. Like they were like, oh, well, you know, someone needs to do all this indie crap. And then Gargano was like, I'll take it. I'll take the buckle bomb. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like that's what it felt like Gargano was in there for.
By the way, go ahead, Mike.
The Judgment Day was kind of a letdown, even though they were only in there for one thing. Yeah.
My Iron Man pick, who I thought was going to be like there from the beginning all the way to the end, Austin Theory, he came in at 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Austin Theory, this guy's like 22, 23, 24, 25 years old?
Yeah.
Put him in there early. What are we putting him there late for?
Well, Pat McAfee was having. Oh, they were having fun with Dom and the penitentiary jokes the whole time and stuff like that. So, yeah, they're having a fun time with those jokes and stuff. But yeah, men's Royal Rumble. Big Mike, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I just enjoyed, you know, later looking at it, I just enjoyed WWE showcasing their talent. You know, they made us almost forget, you know, that it was no surprises in here. And they gave us a heck of a Rumble, you know. That last little bit of America versus Austria, it was great.
Steve, any final thoughts for the men's Royal Rumble?
I thought overall it was a very good Rumble, man. Everything about this, the finale was amazing. Like Mike said, it was great to see that they relied on their own roster. No surprise, stuff like that.
Romeo, any thoughts before we go lights out?
Fantastic top 10 Royal Rumble all time for me. Well done. Great way to start the show. And considering what ended the show, I understand the booking of putting this first. I understand. Good job, Triple H.
Yeah, sometimes you got to wait for the whole show to end, and then you appreciate why they do certain bookings and stuff. And then especially with this match, I'll say this, Dave and Buster's enjoyed it. Cody Rhodes was over. They had fun. I had fun. This is probably my favorite ending of a Royal Rumble match of all time. I just want to see Cody Rhodes and Gunther now. Just line that up. Give me Cody Rhodes and Gunther in my veins. Like, I don't care if like they have to do it where Cody has to face Gunther at Elimination Chamber or something. Just give it to me. Give it to me now, because that was a good match. But first, I just got to ask my good friend, not Alexa Bliss, but Alexa, light off.
Okay.
Because we're going lights out, man.
Good job, Alexa.
All right. The lights out match.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. First of all, I did not know what the fuck was going on most of this match. This is what, no, I'm saying this is the worst match I've seen in quite some time. This was god awful. All I saw was LA Knight's yellow ass the whole match. That's all I saw was this big giant yellow butt. This was terrible. I don't know how anyone could like this match. I don't think they knew what they were doing. I don't think they did at all. This is the thing. No, this is the thing. All you Bray Wyatt fans, I'm so tired of you guys. I'm so tired. Give him a chance, Chase. Let the story play out. I'm letting the story play out. I'm letting the story play out. And guess what? It stinks. This just stinks. This guy, like, look, You know that promo Adam Cole when he ethered Karrion Kross and he goes, you know what you make Adam Cole special? You ring the damn bell. That's what happens with Bray Wyatt. Once you ring the damn bell, this guy becomes useless. He's so bad. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone tells me.
This is the second time we heard this today.
No, this guy is so bad in the fucking ring. This guy is horrible. There's a reason why Triple H was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have this guy wrestle like 5 months. You know, there's a reason why. Because this guy just stinks in the ring. And so they decided, which you guys didn't get to hear the commentary where Michael Cole was like, which character of Bray Wyatt is this? Which character? Who cares? They all stink. Oh, look, it's the red character. Oh, the face is now red. Oh, he's angry, Bray. Oh, Uncle Howdy's gonna miss Eli Drake as he jumps off the freaking thing. That's so terrible. And you people that support this Bray Wyatt crap. Enough is enough. It's time for a change. You guys got to learn to let it go. You know the door Bray Wyatt opens to get to the entrance? Go with him into that door and never come back. You can stay with him. You can be in the funhouse. I am out. I
have
done.
a question for you, Chase.
No. Dave and Buster's hated this match.
Huh?
Dave and Buster's hated this match. We couldn't see anything.
But I have a question for you specifically.
What?
What were you expecting on a scale from 0 to 5, Dave Meltzer scale? What were you expecting of this match?
At least 3 stars.
3? You were expecting 3 stars?
At least, yes.
You got to be shitting me.
At least.
Who the fuck was expecting 3 stars out of this match?
At least 3.
That's too high,
What?
Chase.
At least
Mike,
3. I thought there would be some storytelling.
First of all,
LA
you
Knight.
hate Bray Wyatt, so how would you ever expect 3 stars?
I hate Kenny Omega, and I still give him 5-star matches.
Well, that's a different
Kenny
story.
Omega. Yeah, it's Kenny
That's
Omega.
Kenny Omega, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Kenny
just
Omega
'cause I hate-
starts at least 4.
just because I hate a wrestler does not mean they no. Look, I
Chase,
was expecting,
the point I'm trying to say, Chase, is that this match,
was
even
horrible.
in the dark, exceeded all my expectations. Because you know why?
There's no
my-
expectations.
My expectations were dud.
Mhm.
0 stars. And you know what? I give this match at least 2 stars, at least. So you know what? Mission accomplished. And I don't even drink fucking pitch black Mountain Dew, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even drink that. So you know what? Mission accomplished. But the ending of the match, after the match
That's a
is
different-
over, I'll let someone else talk about that.
Steve, what did you think of the ending of the pitch black match?
Fucking crazy, man. Just everything about this, the glowing of the ropes when they took bumps, all that green glitter, which just could be all over the place.
I thought that was popcorn. I was like, why is there fucking popcorn?
Yeah, I don't know what either. Everyone in on the stream that we were on True Hill, we were all laughing. I was laughing hysterically. Let's point that out too. But just I don't know. Like it was crazy. It's fucking insane, man.
Mike, why aren't your lights off?
I already did that one time today, and you really wouldn't be able to see me if I turn them off.
Do it.
Do it? Okay.
The lights are. Look at me. I'm in the oogly boogly zone. I'm with Bray Wyatt. I'm with the funhouse, man. I'm
Okay,
over
all
here,
right. I got
man.
my
Oh, look, it's Uncle Mikey. Uncle Mikey, how's it going, man? How you doing, Uncle Mikey?
After watching that match, I'm doing pretty so-so. But
Mike, how many of the Mountain Dews you got left?
I got 1 left. I went through 2 of them.
Well, you might as well be drinking that right now.
Yeah.
No, I
get
had
the
too
sponsor
many
we're
in.
today. My
reviewing
teeth.
Yeah. Triple
Okay,
H
all right,
thanked
give me
them.
one
We should thank them too.
What is Mike
Give me
doing,
1 second.
Chase? What
Yeah,
is Mike doing,
I don't
Chase?
know. I'm over here. I'm in the
We're
whole
reviewing
character.
the match.
I got the UV lights. I'm in Bray Wyatt's stupid
Chase is
zone.
working. Like, Chase is working. Like Mike, we're reviewing the match. You gotta get the Mountain Dew. Like at least come on. What are we doing here?
Let's see what you guys thought of this match.
Here it is.
CPZ
Here it is.
agrees with me.
There it
This
is.
match was hot garbage. Kid Get Money. I hope you can get a refund for that Bray Wyatt shirt. That sounds I love you, Kid Get Money, but I don't know, man.
The
Unless you
new
have a
one
black
looks okay.
light.
It glows. Yeah, it glows in the dark. It's a nice
Yeah.
logo, but I wouldn't buy it for the logo.
Look at that.
Yeah, does it turn green or red? Is it the angry Bray Wyatt or the happy Bray Wyatt? We don't know
It's
which.
the happy.
We
I
don't know.
think it's
We
the
don't
happy
know
one.
which face of Bray it is.
I think
Uncle
you guys are being too harsh on this match. I love the glow in the dark.
Romeo, I think I'm just done giving Bray Wyatt passes. This guy has been in two of the
Well,
worst
you have
matches.
an agenda against Bray Wyatt.
No. This guy has been in two of the worst matches I've ever. When you have a bad match with Seth freaking Rollins, who fooled us
I
all
gave
to
you that.
believe, who fooled us all to believe that Dominic Mysterio was the next wrestling prodigy. This is where I'm like, this is where I draw the line. This is where I say, no, I'm done with this Bray Wyatt guy. Like,
I give you the Hell in a Cell match. I give you that. I give you that. On a silver platter, I give you that. I will not give you this.
and then
No.
Romeo, 6 months down the line, you're gonna say, Chase, you were right. This Bray Wyatt guy
Matt, I might.
stinks.
I might. I won't give you this LA. By the way, shout out to LA Knight,
Yes.
who everything he has been given, he is delivering 100%. LA Knight is the real deal, bro. Give
Oh,
LA
he's
Knight
great.
more, bro. LA Knight is awesome.
This
I
is
feel like
where
this is main
sometimes I
roster
wish.
hazing.
This is where I wish sometimes they had like a third belt, like just like a European title or something, because LA Knight would be perfect as like that European champion where it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, he can help out.
Put him on Raw. Put him on
Yeah.
Raw. Put him,
Oh.
get that fucking US title off the fuck of Austin Theory
A-Town.
and give it to LA Knight.
I like
Knight's
that
better.
idea. I agree, and you know, he's still. Here's the thing too. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, we'll chase you if you Google his age." Look, guys, this is fucking professional wrestling, bro. These guys can wrestle
Don't
till
care.
they're 50.
Yeah.
Like if you're good,
The
you're
baby.
good. Yeah, if you're good, you're good. LA Knight's look. You gotta look at also LA Knight's style. Tell me one LA Knight match where this fool like went crazy during TNA and everything. Like this guy wrestles the most safest style ever. Okay,
He's a baby in wrestling years.
yeah,
This is
he's
probably
a
the most
baby.
unsafe match he's wrestled in his career.
Yeah. For you know the whole dude, he literally had to like make sure Bray Wyatt's fat ass went through the table perfectly.
Chase, what did you think of that? After the match was over and everything that happened after.
We were all confused at the David Busters. We just wanted it to end, and then afterwards, we were all like, "What's going on?" And then when the fire came out, someone was like, "Kane," and no
Nope.
Kane. So they were
No
very
Kane.
upset. Kid Get Money says, "I'm gonna be in the club grabbing baddies in my gray UVT." You might be. You might be.
Kid Get Money.
Oh, speaking of baddies, hey Alexa, turn on the light.
Yeah, let's put the lights back on.
Yeah, let's put the lights back on as we talk about what a forgettable Raw Women's title match between Bianca and Alexa Bliss, and especially when they had a match on Raw at the start of the year that was actually pretty darn solid. That made me say, yeah, this is okay. Rerun it at the pay-per-view. They hyped up once again our good friend Uncle Howdy. Maybe Uncle Howdy died because he couldn't hit an elbow drop, so that's why he wasn't in this match. This match, and also too, I have this thing. I like to read the faces of wrestlers because I always feel this is how you can tell if they're winning or losing or how they feel about the match. There's something about Bianca's face. Normally when Bianca, and I love Bianca, like keep in mind, when I was in Nashville, I woke up after a long night hungover and called an Uber to go to a Foot Locker and bought an $80 Bianca Belair jacket that I will probably only wear if I go to wrestling events to go see her. Okay, so I love Bianca Belair. Don't anyone say, "Oh, Chase, you're not a Bianca fan," but her face in her entrance was just like, all right, let's just get this shit over. Let's get this match over with. And that's how this match felt like. It just felt like both women felt disconnected and that they didn't want to be there, to be honest. Like they're
No,
just like,
if you notice, I don't know how many of you guys notice Bianca Belair matches. Sometimes she will get, if you watch her closely, a little bit annoyed, a little bit frustrated if the person she's facing against is a bit too slow. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed that?
I've noticed that. Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yes.
You haven't
I
noticed
really,
it?
I
Chase?
really have.
The look
No,
on her
I
face,
haven't.
Really noticed
her
that
expression.
At all, no.
Oh,
It's
well,
like she almost can't help it. And it's like I almost can't blame her too, because she's just so talented. She's amazing. She's like the most gifted athlete we've seen as a fucking female wrestler. And it's like she's got to learn to like settle down. Like not everybody's as good as you are and as fast as you are, and they're not going to be as and I've seen that with Alexa before in our previous match with her. So I'm not surprised if it keeps going on. You know.
That's a good tidbit to share.
No, keep in mind. Keep
that.
in mind if you watch Bianca Belair matches going forward, watch her subtle nuances and reactions, everything that goes on. Watch her. No, and I'm a Bianca Belair fan. I love her. I love her to death.
Yeah, me
She's
too.
fucking amazing. She's awesome. She's
so
talented. She's amazing. Like I love her, but she's got to be careful. You have to recognize the dance partner you have is not going to be as good as you when you're the best. When you're unless it's Charlotte Flair on the opposite side, of course. Obviously,
of course. There's only a small few that can hang.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't know what
this
happened.
match.
Oh shit!
But this match sucked. It was terrible. I expect way better from Bianca and Alexa. They have done way better in the Elimination Chamber when they had a little fun hanging around. That was awesome. And when they had the match on Raw, that sucked. That was an example of what I was talking about, where Alexa couldn't keep up with Bianca, and Bianca got frustrated. And this match, they had zero time. What was it? 7 minutes? 6 minutes? Terrible amount of time for a women's championship match. And by the way, we didn't get any Uncle Hottie for this match whatsoever. So it didn't even matter.
Well, they did play that video near the end.
They did. That was probably
after.
Yeah, yes. I think that was probably I want to say like on the fly, because it was like, we just used him in the previous segment. We don't want to haul him back out there, especially after that botch. So it was kind of okay, but yeah, the match was not good. That's probably the only dud, like complete. No, I wouldn't say dud. No, dud. That was only the complete dud on the show.
It was. And the crazy part about it is that we know they can do better.
Oh yeah,
we know they can.
All right, am I coming off echoey?
No, good, man.
All right, cool. I don't know what happened. My computer closed one StreamYard, but I can still hear you guys. I don't know. It's like fucking confusing. Yeah. Oh no, I can hear you. I just have another StreamYard open. I just want to know if you can hear me twice.
No.
All right, cool, perfect. Yeah, I can. I'll just deal with the echo. It's not a big deal. But anyways,
I think all we got to hear from is Jason and Steve. What we think about this?
Oh, this was a horrible match. Period. Like Alexa Bliss, I know she can go. Like I know she can deliver. Same with we know Bianca can deliver, but I know Alexa Bliss can wrestle with Bianca Belair. I just felt that these two women were either upset with, and Alexa Bliss can get like this too, where she gets upset with her position on the card, and then she won't put any effort at all. Like, remember the Elimination Chamber match that she came back to last year? She kind of was like going through the emotions. All right, I'll do a Twisted Bliss. I'll do this.
That's when I thought she looked her best against Bianca. I thought they had a fun time together, and then it hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, so. And then the Uncle Howdy, no one cared. No one at Dave & Buster's cared. They were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Steve, just wrap this up. Who cares?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was completely, utterly just worse. And like we all said here, I feel like they can do better. I want to believe they're going to probably run this back on Monday.
No.
Because you know how they are. They've done this before with certain matches.
I hate to agree with Steve, but yeah, I think that's going to happen.
And we're all going to be like, yo, this was probably better than what they did at Rumble.
Dolores said she betrayed Blade, and his comeback was the art of a woman who betrayed a man. I think Howdy was there to mind fuck her. Well, fuck Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Alexa the same again. She's going back to the old Alexa.
All right, let's talk about more women's wrestling with the Women's Royal Rumble match. And I will say this. They need to get new theme songs. I think the biggest complaint that I have with this Women's Rumble match, I said, who? So many times when I heard a theme song hit. I was just, this one guy was all like, thank God they have the names for their Titantrons, because I wouldn't even know who these people are.
I heard
I said, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I did like the action in this match. I felt this match had more of the Royal Rumble tropes where you had, like, damage control. They were controlling most of the ring. You had a nice, fun, repackaging with Asuka. She's going back to her Kana character that she had in Japan. Michael Cole was freaking out about that. And then you had everyone has to team up to get rid of the big force and Nia Jax. I like that. I really did. I really like that. But I don't know. I felt some of the women they were eliminated at the wrong time. I felt like I'm like, okay, you eliminate Nia Jax, but there's no cool someone else coming out at 30. And then the rest of the field at the end, I was just like, all right, let's just get to Liv, Asuka, and Mommy. I was like, let's just get to these three. I would have preferred Beth Phoenix at 30. And then did Zoe Starks get most of the shine as the NXT woman? Like, Roxanne was right there.
Yes, from the area.
Eliminated her too early. She should have been in there for a minute. There was like so many things with this Rumble match that I like, but I think what I don't like was the fact that, like, when people came out, I didn't know who the fuck was coming out though most of the time. I was just like, the fuck is this? Is this a theme song? So I think that was my issue.
Yeah.
Romeo, what are your thoughts on this match?
So many thoughts. First of all, I thought this match sucked. I'll just be honest.
What do you think of the people that are having the takes that they think they're better than the match?
Say that again.
There's a lot of people saying that this match is better than the Men's Rumble. Yes.
What?
Chase, also your audio is cutting off just a little bit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, just a little bit. Every other word is like cutting in and out.
Oh, okay. I'm at you guys hold down the 4. I'm gonna restart real quick.
Oh, I got this. I got plenty to complain about. What are you guys, fucking stupid? The men's match was way better than the women's match. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Let me. I got so many things to complain about.
If I can just give one, like, all right, that's fine. If you want to say, they used women from NXT, which people wanted to see, right? I think even in the Men's Rumble, we want to see surprise entrances here, right?
Yeah.
I remember you got there in the women's. You had Roxanne Perez, you had Indy Hartwell, you had
Zoe
Starks.
Zoe Starks.
And what did you have from the women, Steve? I mean, the men, Steve.
From the men, we had one representation.
Yeah,
Booker T. And Common representing the NXT brand.
What are we fucking doing?
But to be also fair, though, the women's Rumble match needed bodies.
I know.
A shitload of them.
It just shows you. I wouldn't even say their women's roster is depleted. It's just
it's dead. Not that in the sense of creatively, it's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. very disappointed. And I want to say the beginning was okay. Once Damage Control and Becky eliminated themselves, that's when this match was like off the rails bad. I was like, okay, let's let's get towards the end. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get a couple more surprises.
They should have been at the end.
Oh yeah. The Michelle McCool one, that was funny. She came out the
That
crowd.
was funny. That was cool.
Yeah, she came out the crowd, and that was a good thing. Wrestled in Uggs.
Kicking money with
and
super chat.
yeah,
Nia
and then Nia Jax. Yeah, Nia Jax.
Jacksonville would have broken Mahomes' leg for good.
For sure. And then Nia Jax, I knew after, like, before the show even started, there was like rumblings of like a return, and it was going to be kind of bad. This was kind of bad. Nobody wants Nia Jax back. They don't, especially showing it like this in the Rumble. Not good.
Especially when I'm out here waiting for Naomi's return, and
That
you
too.
give me that bullshit.
Well,
Like, I'm supposed to give a shit.
Well, Romy, you got to remember though.
Steve, stop it, Steve.
They're
Go
part of the family.
I give a shit.
They're all part of the family, man. But I agree. It was a waste of a 30 spot. We could have gotten someone else. Just saying. Utter ridiculous.
What do you guys think about Michelle McCool coming out from the crowd? Some guy at Dave & Buster's thought it was illegal that a fan could wrestle.
That's
I loved it. I loved it.
But yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought that was a pretty cool entry.
She was like, "All right, somebody watch my kids."
Yeah,
I love it.
Draven G said they fucked up Nia's entrance too. Yeah, I thought when Nia's music hit, I thought she was coming out like as what's it called, just to come out or something, maybe to be the heavy for whoever was coming out at 30. But then like Michael Cole was like, and there she is, number 30, Nia Jax. They didn't even do like a kayfabe thing where it's like, oh well, she's the irresistible force, so she just decides when she wants to come out. No, they just said okay, Nia Jax comes out.
Terrible.
Yeah.
You know what else I
they
didn't
blew
like?
that.
I didn't like Chelsea Green. I love Chelsea Green.
That too.
But I didn't like how she was out there before the next participant came. Terrible.
Yeah, they gave her the Santino Marella treatment.
Yes.
By the way, I didn't need Sonya Deville looking so dominant. Stop it. Who gives a fuck? Terrible.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they got to build her up for Charlotte.
By the way, she's just going to lose on Friday, just so you know.
True that. Yeah, true that.
Well, Mike was elaborating earlier with where Beth Phoenix was messing around with Rhea Ripley in the men's Rumble. You should have saved that for the women's Rumble. What are we doing?
Yeah, they blew that. They blew that.
Terrible.
The one thing I liked about this match more than the men's, at least, was like they were doing more cool stuff around the apron, more like more dramatic stuff around the apron. Like I actually liked the ending to this match a lot. I thought the ending was.
Yeah,
I think
too.
Both Rumbles had really good endings. This was a really, really good ending, and I really liked what they did. I don't know. I just thought it was also kind of predictable that 1 and 2 for both Rumbles, they all lasted long. Like now Bianca's record, it got shattered by 2 different people, and like Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. And I don't feel like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan in this match, they didn't like, it wasn't like Gunther where I was like, man, dude, Gunther's impressing me, man, from number 1, and he's still here and he still has this energy. Like Ripley and Liv, it was just kind of like, I forgot they were in the match at times. I was just like, oh yeah, Liv Morgan, she's still around.
Yeah. The Liv Morgan one was pretty surprising. We were kind of scared, like, oh man, like especially that
scared.
apron spot where she where Asuka's hit the mist, and you never know, man.
I was hoping for it. No,
you was hoping.
All right. So Mike, let me go. I didn't want Rhea to win this one. Honestly, I know Rhea was everyone's favorite, But I feel like she has enough going on in this WrestleMania storyline. Why she doesn't need a challenge for the championship right now, at all, at all. You give somebody else that spot. Asuka, give Asuka that spot. Dark Asuka, her Asuka appearance tonight was awesome. I loved it. I would have no problem with her winning tonight.
The only thing with Asuka tonight is even though she's going back to that gimmick she had in Japan, it almost felt like she was still. I know she's probably still in transition to turning the character into that character she had in Japan, but she almost seemed to be that same character that WWE has always booked. You know, with her mannerisms and stuff like that, other than her look.
But this is Triple H. Triple H has never got a decent chance to book
Yeah.
Asuka the way that Vince didn't give a shit about Asuka. He had Asuka losing to fucking Carmella.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea does have a long-term storyline, unlike most women in the WWE. I think Asuka coming out as Kana is cool, but like what Big Mike was saying, she didn't feel like Kana. And I know that they've done this like a bajillion times with Io and Asuka, but how come you guys didn't have a sequence with them at all in this match? That was kind of a big miss in my personal opinion. Like there was a lot about this match where it was like, you know what? Like I know you guys didn't really like the match. I was fine with it. I actually thought it was fine for like because it had the tropes I like in a Royal Rumble match where it's like, oh, they have the faction that everyone tries to stop. They have that big irresistible force they all have to team up with. They had cool apron spot. I'm not saying this was like the greatest Royal Rumble match, but this was passable. Like I did not feel like I trudged along. I think the entrances were just the weakest because like bro, no one like dude, half the wrestlers they came out to crickets, bro. Like Cricket Wireless was there, man. Like no wonder why they sponsored WWE, bro. Because there's some crickets out there, dog. Like I couldn't. I literally was like, bro. Like, are these women getting any reaction whatsoever? Like, oh man. But
even the
I'm
hometown
switching
girl,
over back to
Roxanne
the
Perez
laptop.
got.
You guys
Yeah.
go ahead. Give me your MVPs and LVPs of this women's match, and then hopefully I can what's it called? Hopefully I can hear what you guys say, and I'll give you guys mine when I come back.
Gotcha. Even Roxanne Perez, she came out to a little bit of crickets, and
Right.
Raquel Rodriguez
Well,
got
first
the
of
bigger
all,
pop.
speaking on that, how do you not have Roxanne Perez come out with her NXT championship? What
That
are
too.
we doing?
Yeah,
What?
that too.
What?
That was a big surpriser.
She's the NXT champ. First of all, you had Mickey James come out last year with the Impact Knockouts championship. But the
Seniority.
NXT championship, oh, we can't do that. We can't show that off. Triple H,
Yeah.
Triple H, you love NXT. What?
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Terrible. You can't do that. Terrible.
It made you think for a second there the possibility that, oh shit, the old man is probably backstage.
No, not until
That-
the
that
rest of the
belt.
show is booked.
That belt.
Either that,
no.
or they don't want to show it with the belt because they might be spoiling something for Vengeance Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Wait, I don't know
So
what
they
you
might
mean.
be. I mean, she might drop the belt, and they don't want to have her with the belt. I don't know.
Either way, you have a pay-per-view next weekend, Saturday, Vengeance Day. Hello,
Yeah.
you don't want to promote that? By the way,
kinda
this
did.
is
They
the
did.
NXT
They
Women's
mentioned
Champ
it.
who will be defending her title this upcoming Saturday, Vengeance Day,
They
which you can
mentioned
order on
that, though.
Peacock.
They mentioned that she was coming into the ring.
But how does she not
But
have
she didn't
the
have a
title?
belt.
I know.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
That's terrible. That's
But
awful.
MVP, I would probably have to go with. I think one of my MVPs is Asuka, and the other. Let me look at the list here.
You have to look at the list. I think Damage Control is MVPs for me.
No, they're hella not.
Yes, they are. They did a great job in the
They're
match as the
losers.
heels.
They're losers.
They may be losers to you, but they're winners to Chase Oliver.
Rhea Ripley's the MVP.
Mommy that just laid there the whole time.
Number one spot. Has any
Yeah.
woman done that before? No.
Rhea
Other
Ripley,
woman, that
Rhea
is, other
Ripley,
woman.
No woman
and-
has ever done that before.
No.
and
I haven't.
Asuka are my MVPs. LVP,
Chelsea Green.
yeah, Chelsea Green. I don't know if she is standing alone. Oh, and she was just in the match, and I don't like her anymore. Lacey Evans. Screw that lady.
I
Chelsea
Yeah,
think
Green,
LVP Lacey. uh, to me, LVP is Lacey Evans. MVP is Rhea Ripley.
I'll give
you guys are just showing your hate for Lacey Evans. It's Chelsea Green. How can you not give it to Chelsea Green? Stop it. She
Yeah, I
got
mean,
in
she
and
only
out
lasted a second.
in
Yeah.
her re-debut. Terrible. Stop it.
this
And
is a
I share
good
the same birthday with her. I love Chelsea Green.
Maka International says something interesting. Who prefers Becky as Big Time Bex more than the man? I think Big Time Bex was more entertaining for sure.
Oh yeah, she was entertaining. I said this before. I think she's having a tough time finding a healthy medium between the man and Big Time Bex because she kind of wants to do both. It's just her. It's just her trying to find that healthy medium.
There's only one man. Woo! You know what the man is. Woo!
It was funny on commentary when all the NXT guys came out. Pat McAfee was like, "Who are these people?" and stuff like that. And then Corey Graves was like, "Well, we don't have Booker on commentary, but I know a little bit of these people." And you know, Pat, he actually watches. He's just like fucking around and stuff like that. But he was all like when Roxanne was doing stuff like, "I've never seen this girl. She's like a lightning bolt out of the cannon. You can almost call her a prodigy." And then later on, Corey Graves was like, "Yeah, that's actually her nickname, Pat. Good job." He's like, "Oh, really? I just read it on her tights." I was like, "Oh my god." Pat was great. No, I'm telling you guys, Pat was great. He's always great, but
yeah.
CPZ wants to know, Steve, are you smashing Lacey? Where's this coming from? Why is he asking if Steve would smash Lacey Evans?
Nah.
Did he say something when I was gone? Did Steve say he was?
No, he didn't say nothing. No.
Oh,
I think what it was, the fact that I said, could they do to Lacey Evans what they did to Muhammad Hassan in the 2005 Royal Rumble?
No, they did that with Nia Jax.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Another MVP for me was Lena Vega. She got that Capcom sponsorship money,
Nice.
and then not only that,
Money.
she had a good cosplay and she did her thing.
Oh, yeah.
LVP was a lot of the theme music. That's my big LVP, man. Like just not recognizable theme music by any of these women.
Oh yeah.
Whatsoever. It's just like one
And
of
that's
those
what
things.
WWE used to be good at.
Yeah, like oh, you know how pissed people were when they thought Bret Hart was coming out and they saw Natalia. They were so pissed at Dave and Buster. It was like, Bret!
First of all, shame on y'all. Show some goddamn respect to Natalia Neidhart, an absolute legend in women's wrestling. Stop it. I will not hear for this disrespect. Sorry.
So Chelsea Green is getting a new Karen character. So that's why, Romeo, you shouldn't be upset with.
Well, guess what? I am.
Were you guys upset when you guys saw Hardy perform? Everyone at Dave and Buster's was so excited.
I wasn't upset because
I
had a chance to restock on beer, use the restroom. I love breaks like that.
Okay.
You people shouldn't be so fucking upset when you see shit like that. Enjoy your time. Do what you got to do. Take a break. Relax. It's fine.
Yeah, I had
it's
a
the
good
hardest
time.
of parties.
His song was horrible, but
never listened.
Here's the thing about it, like, so he's a country singer, right?
Yeah,
but doesn't even look like a country singer. You would think like he's some producer or some like rapper.
His song didn't even sound country too. It sounded more grungy than country. It wouldn't even sound like a country song. It sounded like I was like, oh, I never heard this in a country song.
2 minutes.
But he sold out the Rumble. Everyone came to the Royal Rumble, not for the Royal Rumble matches themselves, not for the women's title match or anything like that. They came to see Hardy. And Hardy sold out the Rumble, baby.
By the way, does anybody in the chat listen to Hardy? Let us know.
I seen a couple people vibing out in the crowd when I saw it. When I
Draven
looked up at it, people was like in the crowd. I was like, "You guys vibing out to this?"
Wow.
Draven G, worst Hardy performance since Victory Road 2011. Oh
wow!
No, because I don't want to be ignorant. You know, maybe sometimes an artist is really good and I just don't know about them. Someone has to let me know. Maybe I'll tune in, So let me know in the chat. But obviously, people are like, okay, maybe I haven't seen a Hardy performance since Victory Road 2011. All right, whatever.
Dude looks like a gas station clerk. Okay, before Hardy. But he sold out the Rumble, so good for him. And he actually performed the song "Sold Out." Makai says it was a good break from Bad Bunny music. Bad Bunny was at least
no.
entertaining.
I love
Yes.
Bad Bunny music.
Don't never disrespect the good name of Bad Bunny.
By the way, where the hell was Bad Bunny tonight?
Yeah,
Probably throwing someone's cell phone away.
So there was like what's it called? There's a couple people that were next to me, and then I heard one of the girls. She was like, "I heard Bad Bunny wrestles," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's good. He might show up tonight." And she goes, "Really? Oh my god, I want to see him." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard him and Logan Paul want to have a match." And then she goes, "What?" So she was interested, and then obviously when she saw Logan come out at 29. She thought Bad Bunny was coming out next. And then I had to tell her, I'm like, number 30 is this guy called Cody Rhodes. It's not going to be Bad Bunny.
It's kind of guaranteed.
Yeah, it's kind of guaranteed he's coming out at 30.
You should have showed her the Bad Bunny clips from the Rumble.
I actually did. I pulled it up during the Raw Women's Title match. I showed her Bad Bunny doing the Canadian Destroyer, and she was like, "Oh, that's crazy." He's like, "Wow." That's all really have for Bad Bunny to show. So. But yeah, of course I showed her some Bad Bunny clips. And then Draven G says this. He looked like a dollar store Kid Rock. Oh.
Absolutely, 100% agree.
Poor Hardy. Poor Hardy. But we're not going to say poor to our tribal chief as we get into the main event of the evening. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Trace at the Royal Rumble. If you guys don't remember, the first one. Universal Championship match, Shark Cage. Kevin Owens somehow beat Roman Reigns. Crazy, I know, right? And then a couple years back, we had Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Last man standing. Roman Reigns tried to kill this guy, Kevin Owens, like a bunch of times. The referee almost screwed Roman Reigns too, was trying to count to 10 when Roman was just taking a break. Like I don't understand this. The referee was still counting when Roman Reigns was clearly standing up. He was just handcuffed. And then we get to the third match, but there was a lot of story in there, a lot to unpack with Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns. He said it during, and this pissed me off. Why was this not a segment on the main show? This was a segment on the pre-show. And I saw this before I left the house, and thank God I saw this before I left my house.
I was there on the pre-show watching.
Yeah. When Roman Reigns goes, "Twins, you stay back there. Sammy, you coming out with me, man." And then Sami Zayn's like, yeah, coming out with me. So, by the way,
did they show that? Did they show that before the main event?
No, they didn't.
Come on, you gotta show. Come on.
Yeah,
I know we saw it on the
do a
pre-show,
better
but you
job,
gotta show that on the main show for the people that missed it.
exactly. So, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens 3. Look, the match. Let's just talk about the match first. Romeo, what did you think of this match?
It was awesome. It was great. I loved it. The outcome is never in doubt, but it's all about how it ends and what Sami Zayn's role was going to play. But the match itself was awesome.
Steve, what did you think of this match?
I thought overall for a match, it was pretty good. I enjoyed the back and forth. Everyone's having this false hope that Kevin Owens would actually pull this off in certain moments, and also what Sami Zayn, like what's gonna happen with him.
Big Mike, what did you think of this match?
I thought the match started out pretty good, and later in the match it got really brutal. Like it was a smash. Tribal Chief smashed Kevin Owens.
Wreck everyone and leave. That's what Roman
Like it
Reigns
was
came
almost,
back
yeah.
and did a couple years ago. I absolutely love this match. Look, this is not your, this is a 5-star in-ring clap. No, this is a storytelling match. Like, look, did some of the spears look a little sloppy? Yeah, they looked a little sloppy. They didn't have the same oomph that they normally do. But this match was all about the dynamics, the storytelling. Like, this is the one where it's like it's like the end of the era match from WrestleMania 28. In ring wise, yes, we know it's not good, but when you watch it at home and you hear the commentary, you hear Roman Reigns talking to Kevin Owens during the match and stuff. This is a really good match. This is what they do, and like in ring wise, if you go like based off moves and everything like that, it's like a Triple H 3-star classic. It's like, okay, it gets the job done. It's a good WWE main event. But if you look at, the history, you pay attention, and you look at the payoff, I thought the match was really, really damn good. Really, really damn good between both these guys. But like I said, if you're looking for moves and spots and stuff like that, just standard. It was like a standard match. You were watching this match because you wanted to know the aftermath. You're sitting there, you're saying, what is WWE going to do? What is WWE going to try to do to us right now? Did you guys expect anything you saw? Because that shit at the end blew me the fuck away. I could not believe what I saw at the end. This is what I was expecting. And then I'll ask you guys your thoughts. I was just expecting Sami Zayn to cement himself with the bloodline, beat up Kevin Owens, and that was it. Bloodline's still strong. Bloodline's still great. Everything's good with the bloodline. I wasn't expecting all that at the end, man. That was just so good. Big Mike, what were your thoughts on the aftermath of the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn?
Dude, I said this, and Top Guy co-signed my statement that segment at the end, 1999, JR would have been perfect right there in that segment.
Oh, can you imagine?
You son of a bitch! Crying out loud. Do you have any heart?
JR would have been great right here, but even without that, this was great. Probably this is blown away. I'm blown away with everything I saw at the end of the match. From the twists and turns, from the beatdown to the betrayal to the shock and awe of Jey Uso not even trying to figure out everything.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue from Jimmy to Jay, like, this is your brother? No, I'm your brother. Like, we gotta beat this, we gotta kill this dude now. And then just the sentiment of, it felt like 2015 Shield when Sami hit him with the chair. He felt the same way. He felt comfortable. It's a pattern there. When he feels comfortable and he thinks people got his back, he gets betrayed.
This is why Roman has these trust issues, guys. This is why Roman Reigns operates the way he operates. And Romeo, give me your thoughts, and then I'll dive into my thing because I'm a huge Roman Reigns Shield believer and everything. I'll dive into it. But I want to hear your thoughts first.
Fucking fantastic. The end of that, the post angle, it adds to the match. Like, we already know who's winning the match. What we're in is the drama of Sami Zayn, the bloodline, and Kevin Owens. And that, to me, makes this, it's like, can I rate this match 5 stars just from the storytelling after? That counts to me too. That's
you can.
That was.
Because this is what we grew up watching, stuff like this almost in every other match.
And it made me understand why this went last. First of all, you didn't want the drama of Sami Zayn being in the Royal Rumble to fuck up with Cody Rhodes. That too. Sami Zayn had one job, and that was to be by Roman Reigns' hip, as you saw from the pre-show segment, to be by his side. This was everybody played their role to perfection. This was awesome acting from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Sami Zayn, even in the match, you could see it coming. Sami Zayn's facial reactions. By the way, he's at the side of Paul Heyman too, and Paul Heyman's great and doing what he does. And Sami Zayn's like, shit, fuck. I don't know if I like this. It's like, you're watching him. It's so great. It's fun to watch. And then after the match, and then Roman Reigns is so good. He's so good. Roman Reigns, he doesn't get enough credit, be on the same level as Sami Zayn, everything he's been doing the whole time. And Jay,
Yeah.
Jay, they didn't have to add Jey Uso. They didn't have to do that this part. They didn't have to do this right now. They could have left it with Sammy and Roman and all that. They add the Jay sequence too, and that adds another level to this whole storyline. And Jimmy's like, Jay, you my twin. All right, fuck it. You want to fuck? It has so many layers to it. It's so much fun. This deserved to go on last. It was a spectacle. Everybody was sucked in.
Yes.
This was so much fun.
Steve, what were your thoughts?
Everything about this was just amazing. It solidified what we already knew going in. This is the best storyline right now in wrestling, period. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what's happening on Impact, what's happening in AEW, what's happening in New Japan. No.
That's what even Triple H said. Triple H said at the presser,
we're the best in the world at what we do, and I mean by anyone. No one can beat us.
Is leaps and bounds ahead of everything right now. There's no debate about it.
This is why this company will never die. It might have its down parts.
Yes, y'all can complain and moan all you want, but tell us what else is out there right now that's as amazing, as dramatic as this. This was Academy Award winning performance here.
Yeah,
hands down.
This is one of those segments you're going to remember for a while, and this is one of those segments that, like Romeo said, can I just add more stars just because the aftermath was good? Absolutely. Because, like, first off, you got to look at the story. This has been going on for 2 years. When Roman Reigns came back after missing some time, he came back and he became this new character, the tribal chief. And his first scene was he had to get his family in line because his family just did not understand his mission and his goal of him being the head of the table and feeding their mouths. And Jey Uso was that one guy. The reason why Jey was always so angsty was because of what Roman Reigns did to him during the time. I mean, even when Jimmy came back, remember when Jimmy came back? Jey was like, hey, no, bro. You can't stand up to Big Uso like that. You can't talk to him like that, man. And then remember Jimmy was like, I'm nobody's bitch. And sooner or later, what happened? He became Roman Reigns' bitch. This is not something I'm making up. You can watch clip. This is my thing. I always say one of the issues with today's professional wrestling is that fans make up these stories. And I asked a fan, tell me where is this story? Show me on TV where the writers are telling me, oh, no, I'm telling you this story. No. You show me clips. Show me the clips. What I'm telling you, you can search. This is not me making anything up. This is stuff you can search and you can see the clips and you can go, oh, yeah. It's because they're telling us. And so Jey Uso has always had a conflict, with Roman Reigns. He was the guy since the beginning that had a conflict with Roman Reigns. This was established 2 years ago. And then finally, the head of the table, the bloodline, they're going strong. The ancestors sent Solo Sikoa. And guess who's coming in? The so-called locker room leader that Sami Zayn called himself. He called himself this, the so-called locker room leader, Sami Zayn. And this was probably months ago before he was even trying to join the bloodline or talk to Roman Reigns. Remember, he offered to help out with the Brock Lesnar situation. He said he would keep an ear out for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns remembered that information. He kept that in his back pocket. He was like, okay, I got this information. And then sooner or later, Sami Zayn was trying to hang out with the Usos, and Jimmy Uso's the one who called him an honorary Us. It wasn't not honorary Us, yeah, like honorary Us, right? He said honorary Us. And he goes yeet and stuff like that, like my dog and stuff. Like it started with the Usos, and then finally they got to Roman Reigns, and that's where it started. And that's the thing. Sami Zayn has been trying to find a home. He's trying to find a purpose. This was his issue when he came back after injury. He was trying to find a home and purpose. He even talked about it in the Nakamura promo when he was talking with Shinsuke Nakamura, where he was just saying, hey, I'm the real Intercontinental Champion, not you guys, not whoever you guys think it is. I am. He's been trying to find a purpose, and he always felt people were against him. That's why he had this whole conspiracy theory gimmick. That's why he was going against Johnny Knoxville. He felt at home with the Bloodline. The Bloodline finally gave Sami Zayn a purpose. And once again, this is not me making shit up. This is shit you can find on promos on TV. This is not me saying, oh yeah, I'm telling you. No. I'm telling you guys the story because WWE told us this story. It's not me typing a blog. This is shit you can clip up. You can pull up the clips and see it. And this is why this works so well. Kevin Owens, for so long, despite him and Sami Zayn having differences, was always looking out for his friend. And Sami Zayn, as much as he felt at home with the Bloodline, he did not like what the Bloodline was doing. He was even telling Roman, hey, you're above it. And he's right. Roman Reigns, why do you need to prove your point to Kevin Owens? Because Roman Reigns wants power. Roman Reigns wants control. The character is pretty much a sociopath. This is sociopath tendencies that the character Roman Reigns is showing. And finally, WWE got the right response for Roman Reigns because they for years they can't get the right response with this guy. He's a baby face. People booing him out the fucking building. He's a heel. People are cheering him, throwing up the ones. But tonight, they got the response. Fuck you, Roman. And that was beautiful. That's what they need. And this is what
you, Roman.
Yeah, and this is what I'm trying to tell people. Everyone's saying, "Oh, well, you can't just end this in a tag team match." Guys. There's a reason, and I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why I'm sitting in my chair, why Big Mike's sitting in his chair, why Romeo's sitting in his chair, why Steve's sitting in his chair, why you're on Twitter tweeting and getting your likes and retweets and your interactions. There's a reason why we're not writing. Because we may have these ideas. We may say this is great. Guys, I am a big believer of let it play out. Because here's the beautiful thing. They're doing a great job of setting up Roman Reigns as the biggest supervillain against Cody Rhodes. And you people were trying to tell me that, oh, Cody Rhodes is going to get booed out the building, especially with no, he won't. You guys don't understand. The next pay-per-view is in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. You guys do not understand how big of a reaction. Sami Zayn, if you ask Sami Zayn today, Roman Reigns at SoFi Stadium or Roman Reigns at Montreal, Quebec, he is saying Roman Reigns at Montreal, Quebec, I'll take the loss now and I'll get the win back at a later pay-per-view. And I guarantee you guys, with Jey Uso's betrayal on the Bloodline and him walking away, there's more intrigue, there's more layers to the story. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys this. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. What I'm trying to say is this. When it comes to, this storyline, I get it. You guys live in this fairy tale world. Everything happens at WrestleMania. And guys, now you have supervillain Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes set up perfectly. And now you're going to have an amazing side match. Why is it that everyone always wants beat him? Guys, I get it. But guess what? Cody Rhodes won the Rumble. Cody Rhodes is the next meal ticket. Roman Reigns is the current meal ticket. You want to see these two go at it, and they're building it up correctly. I get it. And I know people are going to listen to this and going to say, oh, guys, I'm the harshest on WWE. But right now, with the Bloodline, just the Bloodline exclusively, I'm not saying everything else. I'm trusting the process on this one. And if WrestleMania comes, and if they fuck up, I'll come on here and I'll say, guys, they fucked up.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good with what they're doing. I do not need to. And I know everyone's going to say, Chase, that's a stupid thing. No, if you guys think it's stupid, that's completely fine. That's your opinion. And I see where you're coming from. But what I am trying to say is this. You have set yourself up with 2 primetime WrestleMania matches. We thought it was going to be a tag match with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Now there's more possibilities. Heck, maybe there's a way, maybe somehow, some way, they split up the titles. Sami Zayn wins one of the titles. Who knows?
No, don't do all that.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, there's a possibility though.
There's a possibility, and that's
no,
the thing.
but the way you were talking about, the way you were feeling, like trusting the process, I felt that way going into tonight. Even more, I know Roman Reigns is going to beat Kevin Owens. I was so intrigued by what's the storyline going to be. What is Sami Zayn going to do? That sucked me in. I was like, and I was okay with that being the main event. It's like, even though you know who's going to win, I was intrigued to see what the story was going to play out, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved every second of the story tonight.
Even you know, we kind of fantasy booked a lot of things going into the show, and everything that we fantasy booked, I don't even want to see anymore because how good the story is right now. It's like Rock and Roman, no. Rock and Stone Cold, no.
And that's the beauty of this. They made it like somehow, some way. This was supposed to be the night where you saw all these people saying, LOL, WWE, they fail again. Couldn't get Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're supposed to troll. This segment was so good. You were like, all right, cool. No Rock, no Austin, no problem. Well, we might still get Stone Cold, but definitely no Rock. It's like, okay, no problem. Like, yeah,
it feels like the Rock and Stone Cold looked at this and was like, you know what? You don't need us. You good.
Yeah.
Look, is it kind of a disappointment? To me, I still believe the fact that it is a disappointment that WWE somehow couldn't secure The Rock for WrestleMania. That I'll stand by that. I'll stand by that as well. But I will also say that, hey, if this is the alternative,
yeah,
this was definitely a Hail Mary. This was like Kyler Murray throwing to DeAndre Hopkins and Hopkins grabbing the ball Hail Mary, because I'm like, I don't know how they pulled this off, because I was going to sit here and I was going to say, this is literally what I thought I was going to say tonight, doing a review or a review later down the road. I literally was going to say, guys, I don't care what happened during this match. The fact they couldn't land The Rock was terrible. I thought that was going to happen. I did not expect this post-match. This post-match came out of nowhere. I expected something. I did expect something, but what we got with, the beatdown.
You expected more when you knew it was last, right?
Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, Roman Reigns is going to win. And I just thought they were going to prolong the story, because no way they're going to have Sami turn now. Sami would probably turn later, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought Sami Zayn was going to turn later. I thought for sure at Montreal, they would probably just do like Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, like at the Montreal paper Elimination Chamber. And then the chamber match can be like the U.S. title or something goofy. I don't know. That's what I was expecting. Like, that's what I was just like.
Whatever it is, I am so intrigued by what they do, especially in those hometowns. That building is going to be electric. It's going to be like Canadian Stampede, if you guys remember that. It's going to be just like that.
But more importantly, though, what this does, the obvious, it makes you want to tune in on Monday. It's going to make you want to tune in on Tuesday. This is literally the road to WrestleMania. Friday.
What, you want to see Zoe Starks after that performance in the NXT Women's Rumble?
Well, no. Friday. This is literally the road to WrestleMania, and they're kicking it off with a fucking bang.
Can I say a couple more things about this whole storyline? I have like 3 names I want to talk about.
Yeah.
First, Solo Sikoa is great in his role. He's like the executioner in the background that is behind Roman Reigns. No matter what, I'll do whatever you want, my tribal chief. No matter, like, even more so than Jimmy. He's like he's got this evilness to him, and it's so good. It's so good. He's playing it to perfection.
You saw how he pushed Jimmy off of Sami. He was like, "Oh, let me get some too."
At first, when I saw that happen, I was like, "Oh, dude!" It's because like the whole time I always thought Solo was going to betray the bloodline before anyone else because of his name. He calls himself Solo Sikoa. He calls himself Solo because he always felt like the outcast of the bloodline. Like, he said this in NXT too, guys. I'm not making this up. This is what he said on TV. You can look it up. So I always thought he's gonna betray. But like you said, once he started laying in on Sami, I was like, oh my god, this guy. I love that too, Roman. Like, and that's another thing. You can set up Solo as that one guy. Like, hell, he needs a big one-on-one match at WrestleMania.
It's coming.
Like, he needs to.
Another part. They don't have to do this part. They don't have to. But the fact that they do it, everything that's going on with Jey Uso It's like they make you feel sympathy for him.
Mhm.
Like you can understand where he's coming from. And it hurts. It hurts because you're rooting for Sammy, you're rooting for Kevin, but you also understand where Jay's coming from. And it hurts on that side too. And the fact that they're gonna try to make that, they're gonna eventually, obviously gonna probably be the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You're gonna have a point of view of sympathy towards both sides.
Mhm.
You're gonna understand where Jay is coming from. You're gonna understand where Sammy and KO are coming from. That is so much fun. It's so good. It reminds me of some of the favorite like dramas I watch on TV. Like it's that good storytelling. It's really that good.
Yeah, because that's the thing with Jey Uso. It's like we've seen it before, and he like, look, Roman freaking traumatized this guy. Like Roman Reigns made this guy into the left-hand man and to main event Jey. He was the one. Jey Uso was the first victim of this Roman Reigns doing the talking that he did, and Sami Zayn was the guy that softened up Jey Uso. Jey Uso was always angry, bitter, and stuff, and Sami Zayn was the character to soften him up. And then, showed his loyalty, even though Jey Uso was so mean to this guy. Sami Zayn was pretty much always behind this guy, always supporting this guy. Was like, hey, this is my dog, and I want my dog to succeed. And when Jey Uso saw that, the beatdown, everything, dude, bro, fucking probably unlocked some trauma in the past, saying, oh my God, I was going through the same shit, but also felt bad for his boy Sammy. And that's the thing, like I said, who knows where this is going? Like, we could get some weird thing where Jay and Sammy are facing against Jimmy and Solo. Like, that's like the crazy part. You could get something cool like that. Like that's the cool part. Like, and then also too, like, there's so many people that like, and I agree with this take where some people are saying like, hey, like, I don't think Sammy should be the guy to win the title. I think Jey Uso should have been the guy. It should be the guy to take the titles off Roman. And I'm fine with that if it's just like a 2-month title reign or anything. Like, what? Like, look, we've had other champions where you're just like Jack Swagger and stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, what's the harm of Jey Uso, especially the way he's been booked, becoming a world champion for like just a few months? Like
at this point, I'm in the passenger seat. I'm enjoying the ride. Like, if you want to put the titles on Jay, cool. If you want to put the titles on Sammy, cool. If you want to take the tag team titles away,
Bradshaw won a world title, bro.
Exactly. And this is some of the great stuff that WWE used to do when we were kids, and they're slowly bringing it back, developing new characters and putting on good storyline. And it's just for once in a long time, we can enjoy something.
Here's the other thing, though. You are about to inject into this already the greatest storyline in all of wrestling right now. You are about to inject the biggest baby face in all of pro wrestling. You are about to inject Cody Rhodes into all of this. And I think oh my God, that's going to be so fascinating how they inject him. Because first of all, Mike, we're going to get, I'm pretty sure, we're going to get some kind of Canadian Stampede event at Elimination Chamber with Cody, KO, Sami Zayn, the Blood. Oh my God, this is going to be everybody loves Cody Rhodes. For all you people that thought, they're gonna turn on Cody Rhodes tonight, shut the fuck up. What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Dude, Cody was pulling my heartstrings in the press conference. Imagine what this dude can do on weekly television.
This is the thing I don't think people understand. I was like, okay, I get, like, people were comparing Sami Zayn to Daniel Bryan, and I'm like, okay, this is how I know you guys are not watching the same thing. You guys like the thing is, when I saw the takes of people saying Sami Zayn is going to be whatever it's called, like Sami Zayn is goddamn, sorry, what was I gonna say? That Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn is gonna out cheer Cody, and that fans are gonna turn on Cody like they did Batista. I was like, bro, you guys weren't watching, or you guys just hate WWE and you're trying to find ways for this thing to fail. Because I'm just like, bro, this is such a horrible take. It was such a horrible take. No, it was horrible. First of all, one, Daniel Bryan was booked like shit. That's the reason why fans were booing. That's the reason why fans were getting upset. We were watching Randy Orton and Big Show. We were like, and Batista was coming in, and WWE was trying to think, oh yeah, no, Batista, he's never been booed his whole career. He's gonna get cheered, he's fine. And the fans were like, no, we don't want to see Batista. Like, yeah, we like the guy, we want him to do well, but not win the Rumble. And then also WWE booked themselves in the corner because they didn't put Bryan Danielson in the Rumble match. They were just they totally like disregarded him. Freaking poor little Rey Mysterio came out at number 30 and it really almost ruined Rey's career. We forget about that because Rey was like public enemy number 1 to these fans. So the reason why how that happened was just because of the fact, you know, WWE just horribly booked the situation. That's just pretty much it. And for you people to compare this to, oh yeah, Cody's gonna get no, Cody Rhodes' last performance was literally bleeding from his pec, wrestling a 40-minute instant classic with Seth Rollins. What are we talking about here? Like yes, Sami Zayn has been the most entertaining and great act. But it's not like, oh man, Sami Zayn is gonna out. No, Sami Zayn and Cody are probably on the same level of babyface. I know everyone's gonna say, oh no way, dude, they are. Cody is a great babyface for this company. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, when people
there's
said
room
these
for
takes,
all of it. Yeah, there's room for Cody, Sammy, Kevin Owens. There's room for all those WrestleMania moments. It's gonna be fun if it happens. And we'll see.
Yeah, like you guys need to understand something. This isn't like Daniel Bryan, where it's like, oh, if Sammy's not in the main event at WrestleMania, it's gonna be horrible, guys. No, it's not. Just trust me on this one. No, it's not. It's going to be fine with Cody versus Roman. Like,
it is.
Just trust me on this one, man. Like, I get it. You may not trust the Fed. If you don't trust the Fed, I totally understand. Trust in Chase, TIC. Just trust in me, man. Just trust in me on this
they
one.
got a story to tell, man.
You know why they don't? You know why they don't trust it? Because majority of the newer fans started watching WWE in 2012.
Yeah,
that's why.
Well, like, no, this is why sometimes I'm just like, bro, none of you guys watched back in the day. Y'all just saying shit to get your Skip Bayless takes out there, but you're not entertaining like Skip, and you guys don't go on camera like Skip. That's it. Y'all just trying to get your likes and your interactions. Y'all ain't really saying the real shit, man. Y'all ain't you guys are so you guys got to stick with your little bubble. You got to stick with your talking point bubble. Oh, we got to fit in with everybody. No, shut up. You don't need to always fit in with everybody. Sometimes it's okay to be bold. And I'm bold enough to say I am trusting WWE with the bloodline. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. That's fine. I have no problem. It's at the end of the day, guys, we're talking about dudes wearing underwear, fighting each other over stupid shit like the Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Okay. So like I don't care if I'm right about this, but I'm just trying to tell people I just hate horrible wrestling takes that just try to sound like they're factual, but it's just like, bro, it's not even a realization. Like I want all the if you guys know someone that did a horrible like, oh, Sami Zayn is gonna take over. Like, this is a great take by G Nation. This is a great take. Sami Zayn is the next Mick Foley. Perfect take. Cody Rhodes then is like the next. I'm not gonna say he's The Rock, but you know, whoever's another babyface at the time Mick Foley was on the rise. You know, they're two great baby faces, and that's the thing. WWE, they used to have this problem. They didn't know how to create multiple different characters at once. Now they have Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Kevin Owens set up to be great baby faces, baby.
Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, that is gonna be a rivalry with multiple gimmick matches that is gonna take us through the summer. It's gonna be so much fun.
And the best part of it all, the story writes itself.
Yeah.
Leading into WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh my God. They're gonna go through all those gimmicks throughout the summer. Everything.
I can't wait.
By the way, I do want to thank The Rock on something. Thank you, Dwayne, for not showing up because now WrestleMania tickets will be a lot cheaper because people are going to be selling them like.
Don't get me wrong, though. I still want to see Rock Roman. I still want whenever it happens.
Yeah, later.
Philadelphia. You want to do it in the city of brotherly love, WrestleMania? Sign me up. Sign me up, cousinly love. Sign me up.
You know what they should do? Didn't The Rock debut in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia?
That was WrestleMania. No, I
No,
don't think
Survivor
he
Series?
debuted in Survivor Series in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I
whatever.
thought. Well,
The
his
city of
first
brotherly
WrestleMania,
love still
his-
sounds like fun. You could
his
market
first
that.
WrestleMania main event was in Philadelphia.
Against Stone Cold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
why not? And I think that.
No,
Oh no, the Rock probably doesn't want to wrestle outside. It's too cold.
Yeah. The only time he'll wrestle outside is in
I love
Florida.
how we just assumed that Rock
I
doesn't
still
want to
need
do
Rock
anything.
Roman. I still need it somehow, some way, sometime.
I need the promo battles. If
Absolutely.
somewhere we can get the promo battles from them two later down the line, that'd be
Exactly.
great. But for right now, I'm really fine for where we're at.
And the crazy part about it is it's going to be neck and neck. No pun
Mhm.
intended. But and again, Roman's going to go in, and then Cody can fire back, and he can just draw real emotion off.
Cody,
off
I
of
thought
that.
we're talking about The Rock, Steve.
Oh, The Rock. My bad.
I was like, Cody.
Still, but still, though, you get what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
at
the-
Dave and Buster's, the
Rock.
video package. A lot of people laughed when Roman Reigns was like, "Sure, fine, whatever. I don't care about you."
That is funny, huh?
They thought that
I
was
did like
so
that part.
hilarious. Everyone laughed with that.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's like, "Sure, fine, whatever. Just go away. Go find Kevin. Go start your own bloodline."
which he might do.
Draven G, yes, The Rock did get banged up in both Cena matches. Funny enough, he didn't get banged up in a tag team match with Miz and R-Truth. Maybe Cena's the problem. Maybe Cena is just too clunky for The Rock.
We still need Cena back too. But The Rock has always sounded like he wants to still wrestle Roman.
Mhm.
Put him over.
I think what happened was and I made this point like in the beginning of the what's it called? I said this like probably like in a random Q&A. I said if Black Adam bombed, I don't think Dwayne will come because he'll be just too embarrassed to show his face about Black Adam being bombed. and he knows how the promos work in WWE. He doesn't want to hear the whole like, oh, Black Adam did bad, Dwayne, and so
Roman Reigns will be like, you should have put me in that movie too.
yeah, at least it would have lasted longer in theaters. Yeah, Roman already has like all the Black Adam jokes going and stuff. Triple H had a Black Adam joke too. He was like, "Oh yeah, I watched Black Adam. He looked good in that. I don't know. Yeah." Triple H had some. Oh man, Triple H was hilarious.
Did you hear him in the press conference?
Oh, he was great.
When he was asked about The Rock.
You know what's crazy? We do so on Around the Point. I do a Triple H impression. Big Mike.
Oh, do you?
Big Mike. How on point am
really
I
know?
with Trip? No, how
Dude,
big on?
Hold on, Steve.
How big was I? Like with Triple H, like how on point was I? Because like when I was listening to Triple H do the press conference, I was like,
I was
bro,
listening to you. That's what Mike said.
I'm hearing you,
That's
bro.
what Mike
Literally,
said.
it's
And that's
spot
what I
on.
said.
It's spot on. I was like, all I'm
agree.
hearing is Chase.
It's the same shit. Same exact shit, bro.
like the part
The Rock's
that
pretty
popped,
busy. I just heard your voice.
like, no, the best part when Triple H said at the end, I was like, bro, I thought like, dude, this is how I know Triple H when he was like,
I challenge anyone. Tell me who does it better than we do. Tell me. I want to know. Because
What he
I
said
think
about
we do it
Cody?
better than anyone.
Did you hear what he said about Cody?
what was he said about Cody?
He's like, I was like, what did he say, Mike?
He was like, yeah, let's. He said, give me one more question. I don't want to get upstaged by Cody.
Yeah, so I thought it was crazy. I was just like, bro, like,
No,
man,
can't listen to Triple H saying with your ass.
but you know what's funny is like how on point I was with all the content, like with my impression of like how I speak with it about like just the shit that I
Yeah.
say about him. I was just like, bro, there's no way that I'm on point with this shit. And after that press conference, I'm like, bro, I was so on point, on brand of
on.
everything
Oh,
that he would say.
I can't wait till the next
Spot
TK
on.
press conference. Can't wait till Conor McGregor wants to say something.
And then I
All
got
of
hit
them.
by a bike. I was riding my bicycle and then some fucking bloke hit me. It was fucking ridiculous, mate.
His voice sounds deeper. I said it's the roids, but
I was not expecting that tonight, but thank God I got it. Oh my God! Did you
The
hear him talking?
bicycle-
Did you hear him
the
talking to the guy while he drove him home?
He was talking to him?
You didn't see
Yeah.
that video too?
No, I did not see.
Like, what's your name? Just drive me home. I'm not too far from here, something like that.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know what his name was, but he was like, yeah, shout out to Todd. Yeah, he's giving me a ride back home.
Shout out to fucking Todd, mate. This guy's giving me a ride back home. It's fucking nice, even though he almost fucking killed me.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. I fucking hate you, but I love you too.
Yeah, you
Oh my
know,
god.
we do the best scene possible.
Did you know Triple H? He was like, I'm not answering to any of these dirt sheet writers. I'm listening to my like it was all WWE, Fox, Bleacher Report, and then this one guy. I don't know who this guy was. He changed his
Yeah.
publication. It was so
Yeah.
Did you guys?
What the
What did he
fuck
say
was
before?
that? He
He
said
said he doesn't even remember.
he said he accidentally got wrong, like whoever he was representing last time he asked a question. I was like, who the fuck does that? What is that? That doesn't even make any sense.
No, but did
Yeah.
he? But did he? What's it called? But did he ask Rhea Ripley a question earlier? And
Yeah.
he said a different. What did he say? Do we know?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think he changed it because he got nervous from Triple H. I think Triple H, if he said, "Yeah, I'm from cage side seats," and Triple H would be like,
No, I'm not talking to you, man. I only talk to the real journalist.
Yeah, Triple H was like, he said, "Where are you from?" No, he said, "What was it though?" He was like, "What was the publication?"
I thought
He said,
he
"Oh, I
was.
don't even remember.
Yeah, it was so random. I was like, damn. But yeah, Triple H was like, nope, ain't dealing with these.
That was terrible.
Dirt
These-
sheet journalist.
Yeah, pretty much. He was just like, nope, I'm dealing with the real. He told Byron, he goes, if I don't know him, I ain't talking to him.
Nah, Venom, he wasn't from Fightful.
No, he was just some random. I don't know.
You don't
I
know
who
where
this
he was
dude
from.
is.
I
Never
don't
heard
even
of
know
this
where he's
guy.
from. I think what he told Triple H, I think he said he was from wrestling something. It was wrestling dot something.
Yeah, well, it sounded like a website Triple H respected because
Well,
Triple H was
Wrestling
like,
Inc.
Yeah, I
No,
think
he
that's
didn't
what
say-
he said. WrestlingInc.com. That's what he
No,
replaced
Was that the
it
first
with.
time or the second time?
That was the second
First
time.
time. And then in the second 10% off from inside the ropes.
yeah, there he go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he said inside the ropes the second time, right?
Yes. And,
There we
and
go.
it's
I think-
funny because if you watch it and you see Nick Hausman, just give him this look like, bro, what the fuck, man? He's like, oh.
Shout out to all the journalists that were there to, obviously, Triple H was very happy to see them. He was all like,
all you guys came, 101 people. Crazy time for the media, man. And we got to get more merchandise for these stands. You know what I'm saying? It's selling out like hotcakes.
so, yeah, I got to get more merchandise and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to the media guys. I listened to some of them, so it was pretty cool seeing them represented. Hopefully one day we see our boy SP3. They're asking the hard-hitting questions to Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, in the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything in the beginning? I scrolled back and I didn't see anything. I don't know if maybe did Roman come out again and ask like one of the journalists to acknowledge him, and then
No Roman.
No
No.
Roman. We didn't get Roman.
Then get our tribal chief. It's all
No.
right.
I think
Sami,
we only
too.
got we got Rhea Ripley, Cody, and Triple H, and that's it.
That's good.
Kate, oh yeah, Kate, and you too, but like in the future, like we got to go with SP3 first, and then Kate,
Your time will come, kid. Your time will come.
yeah,
You young blood.
yeah. I want my boy SP3 to get some shine first.
Still wet
and
behind
stuff.
the ears.
By the way, Kaden, I don't like how you did not like the men's Royal Rumble. Really? Come on, Kaden. Come
No.
on.
You gotta remember,
What?
man, it's
Did
not
you
his
have to
cup
pee?
of tea. It's
You
not
had
his
to,
cup
you had to
of
pee?
tea.
Was it too long for him? You had to pee?
That's his cup of tea, man. It's not his style, though, man.
How
But
do
he
you
does
not-
love
that-
the
That's a top 10 Royal Rumble of all time, that men's Royal Rumble tonight. Kidding me? Top 10.
But
Wait, they had Bray Wyatt on the press conference?
Yeah, they did.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they had Bray Wyatt too. They put on the pitch black theme stuff before he came in, and he had a little bit in his beard and his hair, and then they turned it back on to regular. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I'm
pretty-
glad
it
I
was
missed that.
pretty weird.
I'm glad I missed that one.
Yeah,
I don't need
shows
to
how
watch that.
forgettable it was because we forgot.
Yeah, shows I didn't care about it either.
Right.
Alrighty then. I feel like this is where we can wrap things up. Heel Steven, where can the wonderful people find you?
You guys can follow me on
Sleeping.
Twitter. That too. I should be asleep right now. Yes, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. The Around the Point Network on YouTube. We'll be back live this Monday on Steve's Kitchen with Big Mike, maybe Caden. I don't know, where we'll be reviewing the Royal Rumble.
Can't wait to hear Caden trash this show.
Oh, bro.
Even though you went to it.
Oh yeah,
God.
that's what we forgot to do.
Every thought I take.
Oh, that's what we forgot to do. We forgot to give a rating of the show. My bad. That's a horrible job by me, the host.
Oh.
Big Steve, what's also your rating while you give the sign up? What's your rating?
A rating for the show. So we're doing this out of 5 or out of 10?
Whatever you prefer. I always tell people choose your own ratings. You know,
Okay.
let you decide.
So out of 10, this is an 8.5 out of 10. But I know
Big
someone.
Mike?
Oh, I'll disagree, but that's around the point.
Big Mike,
I'm gonna
give
give it
your
the
rating
same rating.
and your sign off.
Okay. I'm gonna give it the same rating I did on True Hill Heat. I'm gonna give it a 7.8 out of 10. Just because it was a dud of a match on there, and there was a couple of things I didn't like, and there's just some small nitpicks. But it was an overall enjoyable show. I really enjoyed it. Great storytelling. That's all that matters. But also, you can follow me on Twitter at Detroit Gamer 313, and also find me every day on the Around the Point Network, and sometimes True Hill Heat, and the Sports Channel as well.
Caden said, Romeo, that he liked the men's Rumble but preferred the women's more. This is what he said.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Accusations.
What?
See, I told you there was people that liked the women's Rumble more.
What?
Yeah,
Men's is way better.
Ariel Hawani even said women's Rumble greater than men's Rumble, and then shouted out Tyson Kidd.
You're insane, Caden.
Gary gave this a 7 out of 10. Romeo, give your rating and let the great people know where they can find you.
I forgot what I gave it on True Hill. Yeah, I was just on there. What did I give it? Like a 7 to 8, something like that.
You gave it a 7. You gave it a 7.4.
All right, 7.4. I enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun. That ending, oh my goodness, that ending is amazing. It almost brought me to tears. I feel like eventually it will bring me to tears. I feel like it's that fucking good, that storyline. But this is like I'm watching The Last of Us. Like, what?
No.
This is like fucking watching drama, bro. It's so fucking entertaining. You can follow me, True Heel Romeo, Twitter, Instagram, and True Heel Heat Wrestling channel, True Heel Heat Sports, which we will be on tomorrow. Both championship games as far as NFL football goes. Join us for that.
I'm also with Caden on this one. I agree with the rating and also Gary's rating. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. Both Rumble matches, for me at least, delivered. Main event was awesome with the aftermath. It was just that lights out match. I can't believe what I saw. I just saw a yellow asshole the whole time, so that was bad. And then the women's championship match, a forgettable Bianca Belair match just sounds horrible to say. Like, I should not be saying that about who I think is one of the best women's wrestlers I've ever seen. One of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. So, yeah, it's not good. But other than that, the Rumble matches really helped this show, and that main event was really good. And this is a rewatchable show. That's what I will say about that. That's why the rating 7 out of 10. If the Rumbles were bad and it was just the main event, I would have just said 5 out of 10. This would have been a 5 out of 10 show. Just watch the main event, But the Rumbles delivered, so it's a 7 out of 10. And I think the aftermath really raised the rating up a little bit. You know, like before, feeling more of a 6-ish, but that aftermath is just like you just keep thinking about it. I want to go rewatch it right now. I want to feel, and even the Rumble endings, I want to go rewatch. So that was to me why it was a 7 out of 10. But thank you guys for joining me today, tonight. I know it's late on your guys' side. West Coast is the best coast. It's only midnight here. But you guys can follow me on Twitter at ChaseOver68. Please hit the subscribe button or the follow button if you guys enjoyed this. Hit the like button as well if you're watching this on YouTube. Leave your thoughts down below what we thought about the show. And if you guys are listening on Spotify, just follow the show. Just follow me there. Spotify feed will be up. Why am I telling you guys when it's going to be uploaded? Y'all will see it. It'll be on the Spotify feed as well if you guys want to listen to this on Spotify as well. But thank you guys again for joining me. Thank you guys for joining this live. Don't worry, guys. We'll do a live Q&A soon on the Chase Oliver channel so you guys can ask the questions. Remember, guys, just like our former Universal Champion Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. Yow.